Good evening, traders. So my dog is looking at me. She wants to sit on my lap. All right, so let's go through. Let's do a market scan and have a look and see what. She's very determined. Okay, so let's go through and see if there's any setups here. So don't mind this. Come on. You coming? What do you want? Ugh. Okay, so euro dollar continuation, no setup. Sterling, if it's going to continue to the downside, then there we go. Come on. So just in case you're wondering, she's trying to sit on my lap. She likes to watch. She sees the mouse pointer and wants to know what it is. Thinks it's a squirrel. So yeah, interesting. These would be technically setups. We've got the 10 below the 20 and we should continue down. I'm not feeling it, but I'm going to mark it here as because of that, to be followed up. Aussie dollar, bearish. And you know what? In hindsight, this is an obvious setup. Look at this. It's a break below support, retest of resistance, and a bearish engulfing candle, and bearish MACD. Like, it's an obvious signal, and did I take it? Did I trade it? I might have actually placed an order. Did I put it on the stickies? No, I didn't. Interesting. Okay, so I didn't. But it's obvious in hindsight. That's okay. If it's okay to mark something in hindsight, because the whole time you need to, a couple of things you need to take away from it. One, there are opportunities, even if you thought they weren't, they were. And two, you're just reaffirming your pattern recognition skills. So the next time you see a similar pattern, you'll be like, I think it's a good setup. So Kiwi, no setup. Dollar yen, this could be a potential setup here. Okay, so dollar yen is going to go on my list. Dollar yen. Okay, dollar Swissy. That was an obvious setup. Again, there was an obvious setup. It was a pullback, bullish candle, bullish engulfing candle, keeps going. Missed that one. Dollar CAD is struggling and offering this was a setup I placed an order on, so I'm in that trade. Yes, there was a level of resistance there. I placed the trade on this. I am in this, so that is a live trade that I am in, that I took, that my stop loss is just below here. So we'll see how that turns out. Euro GBP, no setup. Nice and bearish. Euro yen could be a setup. Possibly. It's a very big candle. We'll have to see. Sorry. That's not a normal bark. She has a normal bark. I don't know what that was. It was a high-pitched squeal. Okay. There's a breakout of this one. So consolidation, and I highlighted this candle saying could be a bullish setup here, a little bit of that kind of bullish move there. It's a breakout to this side. So the rule is if a fail breakout should come back within 2 or 3 candles. 2 or 3 candles. So it's going to be, so that means tomorrow if we're back in, it's a failed breakout, or the next day. Okay. Otherwise, it's attempting to break out. Euro Aussie, I'm in on this trade as well. So triggered in on Euro Aussie. Euro Kiwi, no setup. Pound yen might be a setup here. Pound yen might be. Again, it's yen pairs, isn't it? Pound Swissy breakout. Look at that, man. But that's you. Like, I don't think it was an obvious thing, but we've broken out. So that's broken out now. So there could be some good continuations on that tomorrow for day traders. Okay, no clarity. Pound CAD, Pound Aussie, no setup. I mean, pullback and a continuation was kind of obvious on that stuff. When I say obvious, I don't mean it as an obvious to everyone. I look at it, so I'm going, it should have been obvious to me if I missed it. Yeah, we've had a break and a pullback, continuation. Okay, fine. Aussie CAD, continuation, no setup. No setup here. Trying to break out of the box. I'm going to remove this, but there's nothing to see there. Kiwi CAD, no setup. Kiwi Swissy. I find this interesting. Bullish divergence. Could this be an attempt to turn around? It's another Swissy pair, so it's possible. Could be. No. Go away. She's hanging on my feet again. Continuation, no setup. CAD yen could be a possible setup, so CAD yen could be a setup. No. She does the puppy dog eyes. No. Oh, Swissy, and I must have put this in yesterday. Could be a setup, so the yen pairs possibly. CAD Swissy. CAD Swissy's got a nice breakout. So what do we know from today so far? We know Swissy pairs are moving. CAD Swissy move. She's literally tapping my foot with her paw. Come on. Come on. You're too cute. You're too cute. All right. Say hello to the nice folks. Yeah. 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 Okay. CAD Swissy, bullish. Kiwi Swissy, a little bit bullish considering. Aussie Swissy, pushing higher. So that could be a new move to the upside. We've got, we'll see. Pound Swissy, bullish breakout. Euro Swissy, but higher, sort of bullish. And then dollar Swissy, bullish. Okay, anyway, just could be something to pay attention to. Let's go back to the main setup and have a look there. Gold. Okay, so this is interesting. So notice how we drop down, pull back, we test this area, then we drop down again and then pull back again immediately. Lots of bullish candles here, bullish engulfing. That could be significant, and it's forming a bullish candle on the weekly. So today's the last day. So this is not as bearish a setup. It doesn't mean we won't keep going, but it's not heavily bearish. It actually tells me we might have an engulfing candle or something and close higher next month. So I'm going to mention this. I want to mention the formation currently of, it's the last day. Yeah, I know. Of that. And I want to say that right now gold is turning a bit bullish. Let's see what silver looks like. Silver's starting to look more and more bullish as well. Inside bullish candle, take note. Copper, natural gas. Oh yeah, I was thinking it was going to form. Let's just move this stuff here. Let's see what happens. Nothing there. Brent crude, just a mess. And I think I spoke about this at length. Just a mess. Okay, so there's nothing there. Wheat, nothing. Coffee, nothing. Sugar. Excuse me. I've been saying that we've been needing to pull back to 24. So we're sort of in that area now. That's weird. 24 there, 24. Okay, it's a different thing. So anyway, I was saying we needed a pullback. So we might be in the area now. Maybe touch the 50, but we might be in this area and turn around. So we'll keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that one. Cotton. Okay, just breaking out. Look bullish. That can go as well. You don't need that anymore because price went through it. Now we've got the indices. No setup. But what you can see is it's trying to stay above that. You've got multiple wicks here. It's trying to stay above that. What I would like to see is it break, close higher for the week. We might still get that. So it might happen tomorrow. S&P, we'll see what's going to happen there. See if we get a bullish candle in this area. Okay, let's see if that happens tomorrow or so on. NASDAQ, still retracing. Still on an uptrend, so still bullish. FTSE had a closed, well, I don't know what today looked like. The DAX gap down a little bit here. We'll see what happens. I'm going to just expand that area. Could still find support. The ASX, woof, look at that, man. Shoo, closing right at the lows. That's very bearish. So very bearish. Okay, let's see how it goes. We know this year can be a garbage year, but let's see. Nikkei, forming a bit of a bearish candle there. Might just come down towards these next week. So maybe we're going to get, maybe it'll be a fail breakout. No, I don't think so. But maybe we're going to get a bearish period. Possibly. It's weird, but possibly. Apple looking good. No setup. Amazon, no setup, retracing. This would be interesting. So I'd be looking here for a bearish setup in this area to continue down. But again, then suddenly you look at the monthly and they all find support in this area. and suddenly that doesn't look like a good idea. Doesn't mean it won't necessarily go down, but it's dangerous to short stocks that generally might go up. ARC Innovation is still looking bullish, guys. It's still looking good to break out. Still looking good to turn around. Let's see what happens. I'm going to move that there. Glencore bearish. Have no turnaround yet. Starting to look more and more bullish here. That's not bad. So that is American Express. Berkshire Hathaway just offering no clear signals here. Okay, no clear signals here. Nothing there. Coca-Cola should be turning around. Look at the. I'm looking at the monthly. Still above that 20-period moving average. Still want to see a turnaround. Don't need this anymore. Don't even know what that is. Okay, BP. Look at this is so bizarre. Look at it gapping down, bullish candle. So gap down, bullish candle, gap down, bullish candle, gap down, bullish candle. Really messed up behavior. And a strong correction. It's in a good area now to turn around, but we'll have to see. ExxonMobil. It's all the same as crude oil as well. As long as crude oil keeps going down, they're also going to go down. General Motors looking bearish. So there's a lot of bearish stuff in the markets today. I'm acknowledging that. Adidas, bearish. Look what's forming here is a very bearish engulfing candle. So that could be a continuation down. Interesting. Meta looking solid. Morgan Stanley still testing those lows as in reversed. Nvidia, danger zone. That's starting to look more and more like that's going to do a weekly retracement. Netflix looks okay. There's no setups. PayPal trying to turn around desperately. Spotify Technology, that's a nice little bullish one. I'll just move this up there. A little bit of a bullish setup there. Let's see what happens. That Spider, just the weekly is bizarre. That's a very odd pattern to see wicks going wider like that and wicks going lower like that. It's really odd. It's like a megaphone pattern. It's very odd. FedEx didn't turn around, so that was a bullish candle that we didn't break the high of. So we're waiting for the next bullish candle, which has yet to form. We'll see when that is. Tesla, nothing. It's still coming into this trend line here, so interesting to see if anything happens there. Vanguard, can't escape the danger zone yet. Bonds climbing. So we're seeing equities take a hit, bonds climbing. So there could be something afoot. Not necessarily terrible, but just something afoot. Euro bond looking bullish there, looking good. Interesting. Cryptos waffling, just not going anywhere. Okay, so not a lot really to see today. Relatively boring. Yesterday was great. Day before, and some good trades from last week. The trades from last week are killer. It's been a very profitable week. But I think yesterday's trades are wishy-washy. So the only ones we saw today that are, again, our potentials is dollar yen, pound, dollar yen, pound yen, and CAD yen. That's it. That's all I saw today. And that's it. I'm going to end the stream today a lot earlier. And hi, Aaron. Aaron, great to have you with. Great stuff again. Really appreciate these videos. Good. I'm glad you do. Thanks very much. So yeah, but I'm going to wrap it up. So glad to that you're able to join me. And that's it. I will try again for tomorrow night. We'll see. There's some social stuff coming up I might have to go to, but that's it. And I'm going to leave you with that. So thank you very much, Aaron. Look after yourself, and we'll speak soon. Cheers.